Hello, and welcome to the HelloID Service Automation Product Release video for October 2024. HelloID Service Automation is a user management self-service solution, empowering organizations by delegating user management tasks like group management and distribution group delegation. Delegating management of shared resources is another key feature. This aids IT departments in preventing the accumulation of unnecessary licenses and access rights, enhancing overall efficiency and security. Please note that this video highlights only the new features in the October 2024 release. For more videos, visit docs.helloid.com or check out our YouTube channel. Let's dive in. We'll start with a PowerPoint presentation before moving on to demonstrate the new functionalities for the October 2024 release. In this release, we introduce 4 new functionalities and take the next step in phasing out task data sources. As part of the task data sources phase out, it will no longer be possible to create new task data sources from this release onwards. Existing task data sources can still be edited and executed. Please note that from the 2025.01 release, task data sources will no longer be available, and HelloID will automatically replace them with a PowerShell data source. Check our roadmap for further details. For our current milestone, recertification, we have added several new features. We start with the addition of 3 extra filter options for custom recertification campaigns. From now on, it is also possible to filter custom recertification campaigns by a user's department, the user's role, or the price of the self-service product. Combined with the already available filters, this provides a wide range of options to filter custom campaigns and set up specific campaigns. The last new feature in this release is the addition of a new recertification system campaign called Product Assignments, not linked to any campaign. Through the recertification insights of this campaign, you gain insight into the assigned products that are not part of any campaign. This may be justified, but it is also possible that certain campaign filters need to be adjusted, or that product properties, such as risk factor or price, are not correctly set. To use these recertification functionalities, the HelloID governance module license is required. Let's dive into a demonstration of these new features. We have opened the overview of the recertification campaigns. In the overview, you can see all the system campaigns and the custom recertification campaigns you've created yourself. A new system campaign has been added called Product Assignments, not linked to any other campaign. Let's take a look at this campaign. Since it's a system campaign, there are few configuration options. You can only configure the access group, allowing the members of these groups to access the insights report for this campaign. When you start a new iteration of this campaign, it will calculate in the background which self-service products have been assigned, but are not part of another recertification campaign. This may mean you need to adjust filters from one of your existing campaigns or possibly change product properties, such as price or risk factor. Let's start a new iteration for this campaign and see what results come up. The new iteration has started, and we're navigating to the Insights overview to check the results. At the top, you'll notice the product assignments not linked to any other campaign. There are currently 11 requests. Click on Open Details to view them. Here, you'll find various products that have been assigned to users but aren't part of any other campaign. For example, Adobe Photoshop has been assigned multiple times to different users, and you probably want this product included in a campaign. We might need to create a new campaign for this or adjust an existing one by setting the right filters or possibly modifying the product's price or risk factor. Let's go back to the admin screen and create a new campaign so that we can include Adobe Photoshop in one of the recertification campaigns. We're going to create a new campaign and call it the High Cost Campaign. Next, we'll go to the scope to configure it. There are now several new filter options available. We now have the option to filter by product price. You can specify no price, price lower than, and enter a maximum value, price between a minimum and maximum value, or price higher than. In our case, we'll enter more than $20. Next, we'll go to the Insights. We'll add the access groups. In our case, we'll add the HelloID administrators, but also security officers should have access to these campaign insights. We'll save the new campaign and then start a new iteration to review the results. We've opened the Recertification Insights overview and see that the high-cost campaign has finished running, and there are 27 results in this iteration. Various products fall under this product price filter, such as Application X License 1, Adobe Photoshop, MS Projects, and Adobe Illustrator. These are all examples of products priced higher than $20. We can click on Open Details to see further specifications of these product requests, for example, Adobe Photoshop. Here we'll see that the converged price of the product is $540, which meets the filter that the price should be higher than $20. It's also possible to filter this report even more specifically, not just by product price. For that, we'll navigate back to the admin screen to adjust the campaign filters accordingly. On this page, aside from product price, we now have two other new filters, the User Department filter and the User Job Title filter. With the Job Title filter, you can select one or more job titles that are available, and in the Department filter, you can select one or more departments. For demonstration purposes, let's also select the Finance Department. We'll save the campaign, and the campaign is now set up to filter for products priced $20 or higher for the Finance Department. In the Insights, new iterations will start. We'll then navigate to the Insights overview to check the results. In the previous iteration of the high-cost campaign, there were 27 results. Now there are only 17. Next, we can go to the Open Details, where we'll see that the products shown now meet the filter criteria, namely, those priced higher than $20 and assigned to users in the Finance Department. We can also see here that the department is exclusively Finance. If we open the details of one of these requests, we'll also see in the fields why it was assigned, namely that the price is higher than $20 and the user's department is Finance. Lastly, you'll run the product assignments not linked to any other campaign again to review the results. This will allow us to recheck the results. During the previous execution of this iteration, we had several types of products in the overview, including Adobe Photoshop. When we open the overview again, we now see that there are only 8 results left in the product assignments, not linked to any other campaign. In the details, we'll find that Adobe Photoshop is now only listed once, assigned to a different department than Finance, namely Legal. The remaining Adobe Photoshop assignments for Finance Department users no longer fall under this campaign, as they now fall under the high-cost campaign. This new product assignments, not linked to any other campaign, provides valuable information about the coverage of other campaigns and may prompt you to adjust existing campaign filters, create new campaigns, or correct product or user properties. As we conclude this overview of the latest HelloID release, we hope you're as excited as we are about these enhancements and new features. They're designed to streamline your experience, improve security, and ensure your system's integrity with advanced configurations and mappings. Stay tuned for more updates, and thank you for choosing HelloID for your identity and access management needs.